Hey guys, Demi here, welcome back to another video. Today I am telling you the 10 positive things about being blind. So these are my 10 personally positive things about being blind, and because people like different things about being blind. So obviously there's a lot of bad things to being blind. There are some positives to it and some people might not think that, so I'm gonna tell you that today. The first thing is the blind community. So of all the different blind people, all different diseases, all different parts of the world, you get to learn all different things about how each of us do things, and it's just really interesting to hear what people are doing. I don't do things the same way as my friend who lives in the US. They have different equipment and read differently and obviously see differently, because not one person has the same sight as me, which is really unique. So the blind community talks about stuff and they're just a group of people that just great support to someone who's losing the vision, already has blind since birth, and it's just a really good place to be. The second positive thing is disability parking. Okay, so other disabilities obviously have this because it's a disability badge, but this badge allows us, well, allows me and everyone else who is in the car with me at the time, we put the badge there and we can park in the disability parking right next to wherever we want to go, and it's so good. And sometimes we don't have to pay for parking and it's just really helpful, and we can park on yellow lines as well, which is quite cool because most people can't. So if there's no spaces but there's a yellow line, we can park on the curb instead. But I'd much rather the disability spacing because I can just get out and go. Another thing is the free public transport pass. Okay, so I have this pass. I don't really use it because I don't leave the house and I get drove everywhere, but we get this pass and you'll see old people with it. It's mostly the elderly anyway, and they use it to scan on the bus and show on the train, on the little scanny thing, a free pass. So I can get on the bus for free, I can get the train for free, I can even get the ferry for free. However, my pass only works in my area, so I really need to get a pass that works anywhere in the country, because that would be really helpful when I've had enough and just want to go somewhere else for the day. We can get through airports quicker. In the airport, get put in a wheelchair, and my brother too, he's autistic, so he gets put in a wheelchair too, and we get pushed through by this man, well, these workers. Skip the queues and security checks and that. We're in a completely different queue and there's only like 2 people in it. We're all in separate queues, and then there's this room that we wait in, and then someone comes to collect us and we get taken to the plane. We either get on first and we go up in a lift onto the plane, or we get on last, so we're not getting knocked and stuff, which is quite cool. And I always have a seat close to the bathroom and the doors, so that's really helpful, and I really like that because I would struggle in crowds. Another thing we have is a pass for the cinema. So we get a pass, and this pass allows us to take someone with us, and that person goes free. So it's like a caterer. So say if I go to the pictures, the person with me goes free. However, me and my friends go half on my ticket, so we're actually only paying for one ticket. So I pay £3, they pay £3. Yeah, we're only paying for half a ticket each. So that works out so good. And you're probably thinking, why would the blind person go to the pictures? Well, the screens are massive. 2, they have hearing devices, and they have some really good accessibility stuff. And I still like to go to pictures. I watch telly literally every night, so that doesn't affect me whatsoever. I can still do everything. And plus, we use technology constantly. Another thing is when we go to Disney World, Universal, Alton Towers, Legoland, all them sorts of places, any theme park, we get first of all, we get whoever's with us, or they get to go free or at least get a discount. And when we're in the park, we get to skip the queues. I don't really know, but we either get to skip the queues or we go through the exit of the ride and they let us on the ride that way, which is quite good. So yeah, I never have to wait in them really long like 2-hour queues at Disney, which is a really good thing. because that means I get to go on all the rides, and people are probably gonna be like, what the hell? I really love that, except don't get to skip the queues when I'm meeting characters or buying stuff. But the rides. Also, when there's fireworks shows or like performances, we have a reserved area, so they normally put a few chairs and rope around it, and that is reserved for us right at the front, so I can see the fireworks nicely and won't be in the crowds and stuff like that. A really good positive as well. I really enjoy that. You're probably thinking, wow, these people with disabilities get a lot of free stuff. I was like, yeah, we do. And another thing is, we also get a free ticket to concerts and events. So say if I wanted to go to a concert, whoever's with me would get a free ticket or at least a discount, but it's mainly a free ticket. So say if me and my brother both went, we could take 2 people and their tickets will be free. And then we can also get put in the disability seating, but half of the time disability seating is right at the back, well, on the ring where people walk to get to their seats. So because I'm severely blind, they move me to the front or somewhere closer to the front so I can actually try and see performance. But it doesn't really change for me wherever I'm put, but it's good, it's good. Okay, blackouts. Blackouts do not affect me whatsoever because I cannot see in the dark. So if there's a blackout, I usually sit in my room in the dark anyway, so that doesn't affect me. So if there's a big blackout, I'd just be like, usual stuff. Unless I needed to use technology, obviously. That'd be a bit of an issue. Okay, the last 2 things that are really positive about being blind is the way we use technology. Using technology a different way to sighted people. I don't know, I just really like it, even though it's harder and it's a bit of a struggle to learn a different way if you've not been blind your whole life. Learning touch typing, Braille, having bigger words, different colour paper, that's not technology, but still, different contrast, all those things. It just, and like the canes, the magnifiers, I don't know, even though I used to be embarrassed of using all of that back in school, I don't know, I just really enjoy learning stuff a different way, because like it's just fun. It's just, well, not fun but fun at the same time to learn something new. Well, not new, it's all new to me 7 years down the road now. But I haven't learned Braille, so that's something I can do, which I'm actually gonna do very soon, and it's just something I really enjoy. Last but not least, I love the fact that we have a unique way of seeing the world. I said this earlier, but every single blind person, no one has the same vision whatsoever, so my eyes are unique to me. No one sees the way I see, and it's weird and crazy, but I just really love the fact that I'm unique. I read a different way to other people, I see a different way to other people. It's just really, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. And you're probably still thinking, how the hell can she enjoy being blind? But there's all them things, even though most of it's stuff that we get free, it's really good things. Another thing I'm going to add is when you travel places, I feel like you try and remember it more, take it in more, and it means a lot more to you, because each time you go places you have to look a bit more, think a bit more, and print that memory in your head. When I go places, I take a deep breath and look around, take it in, and some people be like, oh yeah, that's cool, let's move on to the next part. But yeah, it's, even though you can just take a picture of it, it's not the same. Yeah, that's just something I really love about traveling, is that I get to take it in and remember it, and even though I don't see it full, it's just really breathtaking. So that is the 10 positive things about being blind, both things I love about being blind, things other people love about being blind. I know most of the things were free, but I mean, it's still good, but there's a lot of things that are actually positive to being blind, but they are 10 of them, and this got the most votes on Instagram, so this is why I picked this video. But I will be doing a opposite video to this, the 10 worst things. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and comment below what you want my next videos to be, any questions, and I'm happy to answer. I've just made a new Twitter, so go follow that. I've only got 17 followers. I had to make a new one because there was mostly stands on my other one, so like Ariana stands and all that, because yeah. So I wanted this new account to be everything that my YouTube channel is about. So have a good day. Goodbye.